It is a massive midweek for Scottish teams in Europe, and it is time to return an old channel favourite. 5 reasons why. But we're going to combine it with why they will do it and why they won't do it. So it's technically 10 reasons why, but let's get into it. And this is obviously, I know, right? We're guaranteed 3 teams. Celtic, Rangers, Champions League but could drop into Europa League. Aberdeen, Europa League but could drop into the Conference League. Hibs, guaranteed hee-haw. They drop at the Conference League, they get nothing. But this is 5 reasons why all 4 teams will win the tie that they're in. So, all wins. I'm talking Rangers beating Bruges, Celtic beating Cardiff, Aberdeen beating FC Stabulgorest. I'm talking Hibs beating that team they're taking on, Legia Warsaw. And then we'll do 5 reasons why our teams won't win the tie. So, you know what? Instead of zigzagging, we'll just do the 5 reasons why our teams will win first. So this is all 4 teams winning their ties. Reason number 1, delusion. Yes, I mean, not the most positive of reasons, but I think there has to be an element of delusion when I look at, when you look at these 4 games. Now, who would I say is the most delusional about going through? I mean, it's a tough one. Aberdeen are ranked rotten, but they're taking on Stade Bucharest, who I don't think are all that good. Hibs, to me, have shown over the course of 4 games that they've got what it takes to beat Legia Warsaw. Rangers, well, defence is bogging, but we love Europe. So I wouldn't be overly surprised if we beat Club Brugge. Hell, I predicted us to win 2-1. Check out my match preview earlier on the night. And for Celtic, I don't think there's much delusion in that tie. I believe Celtic should win. And if they don't win, it will be Meltdown City. But yeah, I just think there is an element of delusion for thinking that all 4 are going to win their ties. But you know what, baby? Bit of fun this video. Nothing too serious here. Reason number 2, all winnable. All winnable indeedio. Right, let's just go through them. Celtic should beat Cardiff. Aberdeen against Stade Bucharest. I mean, Bucharest are favourites, right? But it's not an impossible tie. I mean, if we were ranking these games in terms of easiest to hardest, I would go. I mean, you've got to factor in who's playing the team as well. I would go Celtic against Cardiff is the easiest. Hibs Legia Warsaw, us Club Bruges, and then Aberdeen Stade Bucharest, just due to the fact that I think Aberdeen are quite a few steps below the other 3 teams, and have shown nothing. I mean, yeah, they beat Greenock Morton, which I was actually surprised about because I did bet Morton, but yeah, for me, all winnable ties. Like, I mean, for example, that European review show there, St. Pat's took on Besiktas, and even though they actually got a couple of goals, St. Pat's, right? That's a tie that ain't winnable for them. They've no chance realistically, right? But going into these, they're all winnable, man. All winnable. Reason number 3. The Coefficient Cup, baby, is at stake. There's nothing more serious in life than the Coefficient Cup. And it's about time certain teams stepped up to task. So yeah, if you can't do it for the Coefficient Cup, what are you going to do it for? Reason number 4, money. That's what you could do it for, right? Every single club needs this money. Whether it's Celtic wanting to maintain their Champions League money, whether it's Rangers wanting to get back into the Champions League club, whether it's Aberdeen wanting to get Europa League money over Conference League, because there is a difference, and whether it's Hibs guaranteeing themselves money, because guess what, if they go out they're getting hee-haw from Europe. Money is a great motivator. Hell, it's the reason why all of us go to work, isn't it, to make money. You don't go to work to make friends. You make friends along the way at work, but the reality is you fucking want to get that. Cash is king, alright? Cash is king. And reason number 5, we've a good record so far. We've played 6 ties. Rangers have played 2, 1-2. Hibs have played 2, 1-1. Dundee United have played 2, and they 1-1. Now, if we go back, Hibs only went out in extra time to a world-class goal to Midtjylland. Dundee United only went out on penalties to Rapid Vienna. So 4 out of 6 may not look particularly great, but when you actually break it down, like, we've not been, like, the only time we got beat in these ties was extra time or penalty shootouts after extra time. Now, is that going to be the same afterwards? Ooh. Let's get into the reasons why for no. Reason number 1, Aberdeen. I've zero faith in Aberdeen can hold up their end of the bargain. They're brutal, right? It's like even if they get presented with chances, they've got Yengi up front and he's brutal. Now, he did score against Morton, so round of applause to Yengi. But Aberdeen, for me, are the worry here. I look at Celtic, and I think the difference in quality between both teams, that should see them through. Hibs have been great so far in 4 games. I do think against Partizan they were Hibsing it a wee bit. Rangers, well, we are the best team in the league in Europe over recent history. That is fucking factual, and no one can dispute. Oh, but we actually get into the Champions League. Aye, and what he's doing in the Champions League, eh? He wrapped in. Oh, that's what he's doing in the Champions League. Last year was good. I'll accept that, but before that, it's been ranked rotten. We are the standard bearer in Europe, so we are. I expect us to step up the task against Club Brugge, right? But Aberdeen, not so much. Reason number 2 for no. It's never been done before. There's never been a point in our lives where 4 Scottish teams have made it into the league stage, the group stage, or whatever it was called before the group stage, right? The knockout rounds, pal. It's never been had before. We've had 4 teams in there. So, that tells me, yeah, history books, they're there to be broken, right? Is it going to be the year 2025-26? Don't know. Reason number 3, Hibs in it. Hibs love to Hibs it, right? It's their entire gimmick. They were well on their way to Hibs in it against Partizan Belgrade. Honestly, 2-0 down, they score that absolute worldie, and then they're playing against 10 men, and I just didn't see urgency from a team that was playing against 10 men. It's almost like they were just waiting for Partizan Belgrade to go up and score. They did their best to Hibs it, but yeah, they love doing it, man. And they could very well do it this time around. Reason number 4, Celtic in Europe ain't that great, especially in knockout games. Now, I know this ain't knockout, it's not the last 16 or the knockout stages, right? But it's knockout format, alright? And we know Celtic are not good at this. They've not won a knockout tie since, 2003 or something? Now, they have qualified for the Champions League through these rounds in recent-ish history, back into the late 2010s, which is a weird thing. The late 2010s, it just doesn't hit the same as the late 80s or the late 90s. The late 2010s sounds rank rotten. I don't know, maybe in 20 years it'll sound a wee bit better, but the late 2010s sounds disgusting to me. So yeah, Celtic could let us down. And the final reason, Russell Martin. Russell Martin's refusal to change his style of play is going to fuck us in Europe. And it's not even like his style of play is overly that good. If the Rangers that beat Pilsen 3-0 rock up, Rangers got a great chance of going through. If the Rangers that rocked up away to Pilsen turns up, tied in with the Dundee and Motherwell performances, then I don't know what's going to happen. Anyway, guys, hopefully you've enjoyed that video. What do you think? Are all our teams making it through? We all winning the ties? Get in that comment section down below.